University's radio station on the internet at WGMURadio.com and at radioflag.com. I am here with our local artist, Dr. Robinson Fiasco. They are playing at Epicure Cafe in Fairfax Saturday, September 27th. Show starts at 8 p.m. and guess what? It's free, so you better be there. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. We have Ian here, who is the singer-songwriter and lead guitarist. We have the drummer, who is Adam. He's pretty awesome. I've seen him live. And the best out of all of them, just kidding. And
yes, but we saved the best for last.
We have Robert, who plays the bass. So, like I said, tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you guys come together?
Well, best of us all.
Oh, yes, I'll take the lead on this one. All right, so it all started back at Chantilly High School, where Ian and I both went. We were buddies on the marching band in the drum line. Ian's actually a drummer originally. So we would hang out and listen to music together, but nothing really formulated because again we were both drummers. But then I went off to college at James Madison University, the other presidential Virginia college, and I
stayed home and slept.
Yeah, he hibernated.
Yeah. When was this again?
This is I graduated 2007. So when I came back after graduating, by that time Ian, just magically learned how to play guitar and sing and write awesome songs.
Magically.
So we figured that was pretty cool. And then one day on Facebook he posted, guys, I need a drummer. I'm starting a band and I need a bomb-ass drummer. And I was actually offended that he even felt the need to post that on Facebook. Because I was like, dude.
You're like, I'm already awesome. Why didn't you just ask me automatically, right?
Right. Well, and we were so close, and he knew I played drums, and I went to school, studying music. So, but anyways, I decided to let that slide, and we met up for like a little, just to see if we would mix, and he apparently it was an audition, and then at the end, we locked in pretty well, and decided to kind of progress with it. So, that's pretty much how it started. We were a two-piece from the time we started in 2012 until we added Robert over here just this past year. Mm-hmm. And Rob, do you want to kind of tell how you got involved?
Well, I didn't know Adam initially. I knew Ian first when I was in the GMU drumline around 2010, and that's how we met more or less. And I was already in another band, and I think around that time he actually started playing guitar. I was actually at his first show, and that's when I knew, it's like, man, I really want to be in this guy's band, like when he started, things rolling around. So the band that I was with fell through, and, maybe, let's say a year ago, I just hit up Ian, and I'd be like, hey, I know you and Adam are a thing. I think you guys need make this make this a thing. How about we make this a trio?
I felt a little uncomfortable because I didn't know if he was talking about the band or another thing. So I was a little skeptical at first.
You keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, buddy.
We had a thing.
Yeah. But, that's kind of like the short story of it. And that's how I finally met Adam.
And we had a lot of people tell us not to add another member of the band because we had like a really unique sound as a two-piece and a duo. People are like, don't add anyone else to your band. But, But
Rob was like, oh, guys, please, let me join your band, please.
Whoa. That's not how it happened. I was like, well, first off, funny story is, it's like a year before that, I went up to Ian, Adam was having like a party or something, and they had a house show when they were still a duo, and that's when I'm like, all right, I'm going to make my move. I'll make my move at this party.
He proposed.
And I proposed first to Ian.
He proposed.
He wanted to be part of our thing.
He got down on one knee.
I did. Yes, that's use your mind's eye and imagination. I got on my knee and said, Ian, and I got a ring out. I'm like, let me be in your band.
Let me put a ring on it.
He's like, yeah, awesome. Let me talk to Adam about it. A year goes by. Nothing happened. And I'm like, I guess Adam didn't want me. I guess that's what happened, but apparently,
right, I didn't.
I think what happened, what really happened, I think Ian just forgot.
I
forgot.
So yeah.
But Rob's been a tremendous addition, and gives us just a bigger sound and more low end, and we've had just an awesome time making new music with them.
And we're always looking for more artists to join our band.
Oh, that's right. We're actually looking for a lead guitarist. We're actually in the process of
Lead guitarist, auxiliary percussionist,
keys, whatever you played,
backup singing.
If you played the accordion, you know, we could still have a conversation.
Yeah.
Tap dancing.
Tap dancing.
Yes.
I think tap dancing is just going a little bit too far.
We're artists.
Maybe.
But so, how long after did you guys start recording your EP after, you know, forming a band together?
We started recording the EP before Rob was in the band, because we knew we wanted to add a bass player, and actually on a couple of the songs, the first 2 songs on the record, another bass player is actually laid down bass.
I was in Greece.
Yeah, Rob was in Greece.
That's why I wasn't there.
So we got our friend Seth
Not
Morrissey.
the movie.
Yeah.
The place.
The plays.
Thank you. I was
I did a
confused
play in
myself.
Greece. I was Frenchie.
Oh.
Were you Frenchie, Rob?
He was Frenchie.
No. I was
He was
more-
Sandra. He was Sandra D.
He was the
No,
bad guy.
I wanted to be.
A little wig
I
on
wanted
him.
to be the Fonz, not the Fonz. Oh my god, I missed the Fonz.
That's the
Fonz.
wrong one.
Oh my god.
No, okay, so yeah, Rob, one of Rob's friends, who was also in the George Mason drumline with us, who played drum set, Jeremy Barr, who produced our EP, asked, he asked, because I just did like a rough recording of like one of my first songs on a 4-track recorder, and it was really raw, and Jeremy really liked that, so he got in touch with me and was like, hey, I really like this song, can I remix it? And I was like, yeah, sure. He said he wanted like the roots or the parts or something, and I didn't have them, so we just re-recorded it, and he was like, hey, let's just re-record the song. So we did that, and Rob did the bass for it. And I was like, hey, who did the bass for this? And he was like, Rob. I was like, oh. Well, might as well be in the band.
I like that. And they're like, oh wait, didn't he ask me a year ago? Yeah, if he could join our band.
So I had to ask them twice a year after. While I'm in Greece, I messaged him on Facebook. I'm just like, hey,
That's
what's
right.
up? Hey, I'm in Greece, but I'm gonna be back in town. You want to jam? That's how it kind of
And then
happened.
we actually jammed.
We finally jammed. A year's waiting, patience, and grace.
Yeah.
So before we go and listen to the song Moving On, where are a couple places that our listeners can actually purchase your EP? Because I'm sure they're going to be pretty excited to purchase it after hearing all your music tonight.
The best place would be to come to our show this Saturday at Epicure Cafe. That's already been plugged, you know. But, you know, obviously the best way is to buy it straight out of our hands, because, you know, we get to meet you, and we're always, you know, excited to meet people who listen to our music. And so that method is going to just be $5. We take cards. You know, if you don't have any cash on you, we know what being a college student is like. And so that's one way. Just come to one of our shows. We always have it on sale. And then the other 2 ways is you can go on Bandcamp. We're on Bandcamp, and it's available on there. And then also, as of just recently, this week, we are now on iTunes. So
Not just iTunes, we also are on Amazon. You can even find us on Spotify too now.
Yeah, I don't think it's up yet, but yeah, you know, to keep an eye out on Spotify. We may pop up there, and yeah. So, but if you get Spotify and it's on there, do a favor for us. Just before you go to bed, just start playing our record. Turn the volume all the way down, and then let it play throughout the night, so we can get, you know,
Does that work?
maximum plays.
He knows how to work the system.
Gotta
so
know.
smart.
Stick it to the man.
Didn't even know.
Stick it to the man. Wait, what?
Get up, get out, do something else. If you can't seem to find me there.
So, off of your EP, what is your favorite song?
I guess mine would be The Climb, just because it encases all of what the message I was trying to get across, which is a message that the lead guitarist on the EP, a good friend of mine who recently passed away, Tyler Reed, we try to get across, which is love, grow, explore, just always look out for something more. Don't let the world bring you down, and just keep going, just keep climbing.
It's definitely the deepest
That is,
track
I was
on
about
the
to
album.
say, that is a very, very fulfilling song.
Yeah, we're goofballs, but the music that we make actually, it has substance to it. We like to think. I guess my favorite song off the record is "Say It Again." It's a third track on the record, and it's kind of like the lower, kind of chill track off the album. And we had fun producing that one. We put some extra sounds in it and some different effects. But that song we get called that's like our Incubus-y song. We've the riff in there, and then kind of the style there has that kind of sound from it, which was a huge influence for Ian, actually.
I love Incubus.
I think that's why I like you guys a lot, is because you remind me of Incubus, and that was one of my favorite bands growing up. One of them. I had a few, but one of them.
Stands the test of time.
Yeah. I think for me, my favorite songs, it's kind of tough. On the EP, I really like The Climb, because I know during the bridge, it's like I'm just doing this funky bass part and then Tyler has this solo part over it, and it's really grooving, and that's like the most soulful playing that I've done so far for this band, and I'm just feeling that part. But I think honestly, Moving On is probably a rocking song that we have on there that I like.
Yeah, I heard actually back before we were a band, I heard Ian play that song at a party. He would bring his guitar to parties and play music, which is how I started noticing he could do this. And I heard him play "Moving On," and after he was done, I was like, "Hey man, what song is that? Who writes that? Who does that song?" And he's like, "That's my song. I wrote it." And I was like, "What?"
What?
That's when I first started getting a glimpse, not only that Ian can play guitar and sing, but he can write songs, and that's a rarer combination than
He picked up pretty
you
quick
think.
too.
So Ian is the songwriter. So Ian, are you writing any new songs that your trio, your thing, help you write music to? And or is there, if that's the case, then what techniques are we looking into? Anything new, anything different? Give us a little sneak peek.
Well, like The Climb, I'm always just trying to get better. Tyler and one of my other friends who plays guitar, Chucky, were just huge influences on me, and just seeing them shred on guitar, not just shred, but coming up with such unique sounds on guitar really inspired me. So I just really tried to outdo myself, and really it's just satisfying an urge. When I played drums, I still do every now and then, but when I played drums, I would get an urge, and I would have to play drums. And I still get that urge, but now it's with creating music. It's with creating songs. I'm not the best guitar player, but I pride myself on structuring songs and trying to get the most out of the just the chords I find on guitar. I don't have music theory. I don't know anything like that, but I just try to get the most out of what I can from finding, just notes and chords on guitar, and it's just a lot of fun. I just love doing it. So it's always just a learning process and just trying to outdo myself.
But yeah, we do have some new songs in the works that sound really good. We're practicing some new songs, and
already working on our first album, which is gonna come out February 16th. Or no, when's Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you don't know.
It was the 14th. That was the 14th.
Yeah, we don't know when it's coming out, but we may have some.
2016.
We are aiming for that.
2015 would be better.
Valentine's Day.
You were trying to be sentimental and make it come out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of musician techniques, we're all just gonna, like Ian said, try to play our instruments better. We're also trying to experiment with maybe some electronics, stuff that we've been implementing a little more. We don't want to overdo it, but anything that can kind of enhance our sound, we're always open to change.
Eventually, I want to start working on our drummer Adam's songs, because he writes some stuff that is who were really cool on piano. So
I didn't know you played piano.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I've been known to dabble. Yeah.
To dabble.
Uh-huh.
And then he comes out and he's like the next best thing.
It's pretty cool. That's what I wanted on.
You guys are too nice. I didn't even go here.
Boo, team all the way.
Rob is a proud Patriot alumni.
I am alumni.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, there's two of you. Two of you are alumni.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I just hung out here.
He went. He did. He was on the drum line, and they took. Yeah.
So the Drumline was like an independent organization, so like anybody could be in it. Like Rob went here, but he was in it. Jeremy, our producer, was in it, but he didn't go here. We also had some like high school students and stuff.
So you're technically an alumni of some sort of way.
Yeah,
At
you were
least in the
associated.
music.
Well, you know,
I went to a class here. Wait, should I not have said that? I went to a class without paying because I thought it was a cool class, so I went to it.
I think.
So I guess you could say.
I think you could technically do that. There's like a term for that, though.
Okay, George Mason, security, you need to take note of this and make sure that strangers from the street are not walking in classrooms.
My name is not Ian Robinson.
Formerly known as Ian Robinson.
Right.
Yeah.
So 'cause I have no future. Look at all that I have done. I need to move on. Follow my life. Follow time. To keep what I want. To make my name.
Local artists from Northern Virginia, Dr. Robinson Fiasco, playing at Epicure Cafe in Fairfax, which is super local. It's only like 5 minutes down the street. They're playing Saturday, September 27th, so make sure that you empty out your pockets for, beer and stuff, because the show's free, so that's all you got to pay for is food and drinks. It starts at 8 p.m., and we are still here, Brittany Brooks and Dr. Robinson Fiasco. I just was curious if you have any few shows going on anytime soon, minus, the one that I just mentioned.
Right, well, we have that one, and I would say our next big show is coming up October 9th, where we're playing at DC9 in Washington, D.C., and we're really trying to get everyone out there for that, because it's tough, honestly, to get a draw in D.C. when, everyone's from this Northern Virginia area, which is...
That's so true.
Yeah, so we really appreciate when we see folks come all the way out there. So DC9, it's a pretty good venue. It's, one of our first, self-book shows in DC, and we're headlining, so you don't have to get there right at 8 o'clock. But so that's the next one that we're really pushing is October 9th at DC9. Any other ones? Oh yeah, and then in November we're playing at Jam and Java with a band called Yum. And Yummy.
They're yummy.
They're quite yummy.
Yeah.
We're good friends with them, too.
Good friends with them. Yeah, it's going to be a show of friends. So we got Yum and the Dusk Whales, which
I haven't heard of them yet.
Oh, they're awesome. They're one of my favorite bands around in this area.
They're younger.
Super young, man.
They're
like
so talented.
They're like
though.
16.
They're so talented.
If that, but they're super talented. They all switch instruments. They're
really? That's super interesting. I might have to go to that show.
Yeah, definitely check them out.
Check them out.
But so that is going to be the November 21st at Jam and Java. So those are a couple shows coming in the horizon.
Those are just a few.
Yeah. So
trying to get you out there, trying to bring in the crowd. Talking about crowds, I have been to a couple of your shows, so a lot of them have been at Epicure that I've been at. So what makes Epicure Cafe so different from performing at other show venues?
Actually, the first place I ever played was at a show with our bassist Rob that was set up by their band. Yeah. But that wasn't at Epicure, that was at like some pool house in like our neighborhood. And that was just me playing acoustically, and I only played it because, the opportunity arose. But it wasn't until I got told by someone that Epicure has open mic night that I decided to go out. I mean, I was anxious, I was nervous, I didn't know what people would think. So I went out there at their old, where their
old location.
Yeah, the old location was, and I did it, and it was fun. I mean, it was fun playing. I love playing. I've been playing for a long time, so I just love performing, and they're accepting. I think the coolest thing about Epicure is that it's unique. They have unique acts come. It's not the same kind of place. It's not, just rock. There's jazz. There's blues.
It's a community.
Yeah.
It's a very unique community.
It's a family.
People come from out of state, like, even places like with, famous, like Seattle or Nashville or like wherever. They'll come to Epicure and be like, we don't even have a place like this there. This is like really, really unique. And it's safe to say we wouldn't be here without Epicure Cafe, pretty simply.
Yeah.
They've done a lot for us, and it's been a great relationship, and they're always trying to get people to come out and support them. And they're at a new location, which it's not new anymore.
Cooler.
It's a lot more spacious, and
there's a roof there.
Yeah, they just opened that up.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
If you guys know where John's place used to be, my
bar.
older brother used to know
Sketchy
what it was.
biker bar.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. They made it a lot nicer. So definitely check it out. It's a community, it's a family.
Yeah, bring your friends. There's a lot of cool people there. I made so many friends there because, people that are really neat.
And he doesn't have many of those.
I don't.
You guys are so mean to each other.
What? What are you talking about?
We're a thing.
We're a thing. We're a thing. We don't consider ourselves a band. We're a thing.
So recently you guys have played a show with Simone and the Spectrum, who I recently interviewed as well, and they had a lot of good things to say about you. They did, and that's part of the reason why I stayed to see you guys play.
Oh, I've actually...
well, let me retract that. I didn't stay. They were last, so I came early to see you guys.
Okay.
I didn't even buy the CD. I told Ian I wasn't buying the CD until I heard you guys.
Oh, wow.
That's okay.
She
We
didn't
like
tell
that.
me that.
You gotta earn.
She came up and was like, I was like, do you want a CD? And she was like, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't so forthcoming. I said maybe. And then after I heard you guys, I was like, okay, now I'll buy a CD because I've heard what
Man,
you
why-
actually sound like.
Yeah.
Why you gotta play hard to get?
Can I just make a quick story real quick about Simone and
Hey.
Spectrum?
I'm a college student. I can't afford.
Oh.
Well, we are very
I had
college.
to.
we're very happy we earned your you know, you have to be careful when you're spending money in college.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a quick story. It's really funny because like me and Simone, we actually go back to freshman year while we were actually in the same dorm room over at Roosevelt, President's Park, represent.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, 203.
President.
Second level. Yeah, but it's so funny because we're still friends now after all these years, and I just remember just like seeing Simone in her dorm room with her Yamaha keyboard, just like writing her songs before she started playing. So I was like, man, I can't believe we're still friends. So it's a cool story.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's a shame.
awesome.
Yeah,
They're a great band, and what really sticks out for me for that band is just their personalities. Like
Yeah.
they're just genuinely the nicest people that you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like you're just like, it's fake. You're fake. You're faking how cool you are.
It's not fair to have that much talent and that much, you know, genuine
Like
niceness.
charisma,
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
They just got it together, man. They're a great band. Simone that night played like a solo ballad that like almost brought me to tears. It was beautiful.
I think it brought almost everybody
Oh
to
my
tears.
gosh, it was incredible.
I don't think I've heard it before, and it was just phenomenal. But enough about them. I wanted to talk about. I really wanted to come out of this question was.
Oh, sorry.
How was it for you guys? Because I saw you guys look pretty excited about it. So I just wanted to see, like, how was it knowing that you were going to perform with them, knowing they're so well known in our area, and that you were pretty much just there to be with them and perform for them and with them. How was that for you?
Awesome.
Yeah.
One word. Awesome.
Next question. No, but it was great, and actually Yum was on that bill as well.
Yum.
And so that it was
Yum,
what was really
missed
cool. It was at Jam and Java first of all, which is always a fun place to play. And we were with friends.
Yeah, it was
we
a lot
played
of
with
fun.
friends. Like sound check was fun.
Yeah.
The after the show hang was fun. Those are always fun.
Hang?
The hang.
Oh.
You weren't invited, so.
Yeah, I was. I was there before you guys. Shut up.
You show up to the party early, dork.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here.
That's where the alcohol is.
Okay,
Oh my
all
gosh.
right.
Last question. So what should we expect from your show at Epicure Cafe in Fairfax on Saturday, September 27th at 8 p.m., which is free, by the way, so you better show up.
Lots
Well,
of fun.
Yeah, so that show's gonna be really fun because the other two acts on the bill are Feed God Cabbage.
They're a reggae band.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very groovy night for
It
sure.
is.
Very percussive. So if you like to hear cool rhythms and grooves and maybe move a little bit in a dancing fashion, you're gonna want to come. Don't laugh at me. Also, there's a little surprise that we have planned
With who?
in our set.
With me and Adam,
And
we're gonna bring it back.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Bring it back to
We
the
mentioned
days.
Ian used to be a drummer. We're gonna see if he still has those skills. This is an exclusive secret we're only sharing with Georgia Mason Radio. So we're gonna
Georgia
do
Mason.
Georgia
Ian plays
Mason.
drums.
Georgia.
Don't
But
make
yeah,
fun of
a
my
lot of
school.
fun. You guys will have a lot of fun. So definitely come out, bring some friends, get some drinks, sit down, dance, do whatever you want. We won't be like Kanye West and
Make a handicapped kid like.
Nice.
we
stand
won't
up.
Set
force you
up,
to
he
dance.
knocked it down.
Oh my gosh.
But you'll
Well
want
done.
to. You'll definitely want to.
All right, so that is our local artist out of Northern Virginia, Dr. Robinson Fiasco, with Ian, Adam, and Rob, and I am Brittany Brooks, and we are heading out. They're playing at Epicure Cafe in Fairfax on Saturday, September 27th, 8 p.m. It is free, so you better show up. 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 So you better.